me take you back to a time when love was as precious as diamonds, where if you search you would find it. I know that times have changed, but I don't wanna play no games, baby.
Welcome to your new home, baby. You both entered inside the house with your newborn. It's his first day in this house. Jungkook came near you and smiled. And I will definitely tell him how much hard work his parents did to bring him into this world. You laughed and shook your head. I'm going to keep my eyes on my child the whole time so that he won't become like you. He pouted and looked at you. Don't look at me like that. I don't want to make my son a pervert. I'm already handling you. He kissed you, making your eyes widened. And I'm never going to stop it. My son should know how much his father loves his mother. Done? Now can we go inside? My legs are aching. It's okay. I'll carry you to the couch. No thanks, I can walk. You said, walking towards the couch while he followed. Just because the doctor has told you that you are fine now, no need to become a superwoman, okay? You have to rest, and I'm hiring a nanny for our son. You looked at him. Why? Why would our son need a nanny when I'm here? He got a little confused. Wyan, I'm making your work a little easy. It's not easy to take care of a child, and you also need to pay attention to your health. It will be a little helpful. It's okay, I can take care of my child. This is our first child. We can't run away from our responsibilities. I'm just saying, if you don't want them, it's okay. We will do it after our second child. Your cheeks turned red while he laughed a little. Suddenly your son, who was peacefully sleeping in your arms, woke up and started crying. Oh no, I think he is hungry, you said, trying to stop him from crying. I'll prepare milk for him. His feeding bottle is in my purse. Clean it before filling it, okay? He showed you a thumbs up before walking towards the kitchen. It's okay, Jungsu. Appa is preparing your food. You started to walk slowly, but he was just crying non-stop. Please don't cry. Jungkook, be quick, please. Yes, almost done. He came in a hurry with the bottle. Seems like my son doesn't have patience, just like his father. He tried to feed him, but Jungsu was crying. Jungkook put the bottle in his mouth, but the baby doesn't know how to suck it. What's wrong? Why is he not drinking? Jungkook, did something happen? You started to panic. Relax, Wyan. Maybe he doesn't know how to drink it. Nurses are feeding him with spoons. Then go and bring a spoon. I'll transfer it into a bowl. He again walked towards the kitchen while you were trying to make him stop crying. You sat on the couch and looked at your son painfully. I'm sorry, baby. I can't give you the best that you deserve. I wish I could breastfeed you. Tears filled up in your eyes. Now he can drink. He came near while you quickly wiped your tears, but he noticed. Wyan, are you crying? You shook your head without looking at him. He sat on his knees and made you look at him. What happened? Nothing. Let's feed him. He looks super hungry. Jungkook knew your pain. He can feel it, but he doesn't want you to break down because of this. He's already the type of husband who makes you notice the positive things no matter how hard things get. After so many years of trying, you finally got pregnant, and after that you have to went through a lot of pregnancy problems. Your body was incorporated, and because of this you have lost so much blood during pregnancy. There were so many complications. Nurses has to feed Jungsu on formulas because your body cannot provide milk. You have to stay in the hospital for more than 2 weeks because your condition was so bad. But finally everything got normal, only you still can't breastfeed Jungsu. Jungkook noticed how you were looking at Jungsu when he was feeding him with a spoon. See, I'm the one who is feeding him, but his eyes are only on you. You smiled. I've heard that the mothers who breastfeed their babies, they have special bond with their babies. I feel so unlucky. Why it's me? I'm sorry, my boy. This is not true, Ryan. Loving mothers will always create special bond with their children, and I'm afraid that he will snatch you from me. You looked at him speechless and then laughed. Don't start behaving like a child. I will teach him how to drink milk. Are you going to give him a tutorial? You said, laughing while he smirked at you. Yes, and that too in 2 different ways. You scrunch your face in confusion. 2-way? Then you notice the grin on his face. Yes, 1 from the bottle and then, yeah, shut your mouth and get lost. He laughed when you shouted, being all red out of shyness. Why are you blushing, sweetheart? You are acting as if you don't enjoy, huh? John Jungkook, I will kill you. You said, covering your son's ears while his father was laughing like a maniac. You got up. We are going in my room. You walked towards your room with your son, leaving him laughing. It's been 6 years and she is still the same. Your dad is a real pervert. So in future when you grow up, learn all his good qualities except this one. You were talking to your baby who was only looking at you with his big doe eyes. You chuckled and pinched his cheek. Do you want to say something to Amma? Jungsua, do you like Amma? And he just smiled, melting your heart. I've never thought something this cute can exist in this world, but my baby is just stealing my heart every second. We started to tickle him and he was giggling, throwing his legs while making baby sounds. I carried you 9 months in my womb and you decided to look like your dad, huh? You took all his facial features, even the smile. Where is Oma? But then you kissed him. It's okay, I'm not jealous because your father is the man I love the most in this entire world. In fact, I'll be the happiest if you become a good human like him. Then you realize that you need to change his diaper, and Jungkook is the one who learned all this perfectly before you because he is the one who helped the nurses while Jungsu was in care. You didn't even get to see your baby for a week. You searched for your phone to call Jungkook, but then you remember you left it downstairs. Jungkook, can you come here? You called his name a little louder. Jungkook. The door opened. I'm here only. What happened? He said, walking near the bed. Jungsu ruined his diaper. Okay, madam and sir. Now I'll become your nanny. He said, pinching Jungsu's cheek lightly. I will learn soon. He came back with a diaper before sitting beside you and started to change his diaper. Then here is the tutorial for you. Beginner's guide to change a baby's diaper. We chuckled. If someone see how he behaves in this house, no one will believe that he's a mafia. People call him dangerous and they are afraid of him, but he's a very simple, sweet and loving plus caring man for his wife and now his son too. They both are his entire world. You should start your YouTube channel and give tutorials for everything. He chuckled and looked at you. No problem, but I don't have any interest. And then, now everything is fine, right champ? He said, picking up his son in his arms. Now you lay down and give your body rest, he said, looking at you. What about you? Oh God, love, now I can't sleep with you all the time. What will Jungsu think, huh? You got red out of embarrassment because you knew he was copying you. You both didn't notice and your son already fell asleep. He's sleeping. Jungkook looked at him and chuckled. He will sure adopt most of your habits and among them his favorite is sleeping all day. What's wrong with that? My brother is the same. Days started to pass. You also have to go for regular checkups because your body was still recovering. Jungsu was growing up fast. Now he can crawl and all day the house is filled with baby noises. He was growing up as a happy and cheerful child along with being super active. Of course, he adopted all his father's qualities. But feeding him is still a problem. Although you are all fit now and can breastfeed him, but it isn't sufficient for him, so the doctor has advised to stick to the formula. Where is my bunny? Jungkook threw his bag on the couch and ran to his son and wife before hugging them. You were feeding your son at that moment. I missed both of you so much, he said, kissing you and then pinched his son's cheek gently. Did you miss Appa? He used to stay out for weeks on missions and now that your son is here, you are acting like this after being away for only 7 hours. What do you mean by 7 hours? Do you think it's easy to stay away from your wife and son for that long? I was worried. What if you both plan to throw me out of your group and become best friends? Do you act like this purposely or you are just childish, huh? He came closer to your face and kissed you. I'm a lover, your husband. You bit your lower lip trying to not blush, but you can't stand in front of this man without blushing. Jungsu is growing up now, at least start to act normal. I'm normal, just love you guys more than anything. He then looked at him. Ryan, yesterday I went to the hospital and I talked to the doctor about how can we make Jungsu drink milk from the bottle. Really? He nodded. I swear this would be the best thing if it works. It's really hard to feed him like this. Wait, I'll pour this milk in his feeding bottle. You gave him Jungsu and went to the kitchen before coming back with the bottle. You then transferred the milk into the bottle and gave it to him. You sat in front of him and was looking at him curiously. I'll get nervous if you'll keep looking at me like this. Oh, sorry. Jungsu, here, now you have to learn to drink the milk from the bottle, okay? He brought the nipple near his mouth, but Jungsu wasn't really sucking it, or maybe he doesn't have idea. No, not like this. You have to suck it like this. He brought the bottle near his mouth and drank a little. Yeah, why are you drinking? Do you think I like the taste? But I have to show him so he can follow. Now it's your turn. He again put the bottle near his mouth, but he was staring Jungkook with his big doe eyes. Look at him. How fast his eyes change when he look at you and then me, he said, stunned by his son. I think it's not going to work. Then let's switch to the second method. You looked at him confused but nervous because you were thinking something else, or maybe exactly what Jungkook was about to say. She told me that you should breastfeed him first so that he can develop a habit and then it would be easy. Should I show him the tutorial because I kind of have some experience? Your face turned red. Jungkook! And he laughed. Just give him to me. He will learn on his own. You said taking your son from him. I was trying to help. No thanks, Mr. Pervert. This will going to be the first time you will breastfeed your son, even though it's already 2 months since he was born. You lift up your shirt and started to feed your son. It was difficult at first, but then Jungsu started drinking your milk, making you so emotional. A tear left from your eyes because this feeling was hard to express. You looked at Jungsu even though your vision was blurry due to tears. He looked at you and smiled before continuing. You felt like crying. Jungkook came near you and sat beside you before hugging you from the side. To be honest, I'm happy but jealous. You laughed between your tears while he smiled too. He doesn't like seeing you in tears. Look at him, he's enjoying. Now I understand why new moms always say how special it feels to breastfeed their babies. Although I can't provide him much, but I'm happy that at least I get to experience it. Now can we switch to the bottle? You hit his arm lightly. You are really weird. He's making me feel that. I don't know. I will feel offended to see my child. You are understanding, right? I'm not. You are crazy.
Let me take you back to a time when love was as precious as diamonds, where if you search you would find